boy, how do, fuckaroos. I've got to turn that way down, apparently. Oh, shit me. So, there we go. You guys can, hear that. Theoretically, might have to turn that down a fair chunk. It's something that won't get me in fucking trouble, hopefully. How many swords? This is after getting rid of a lot of them. The new ones start... Well, the ones you guys haven't seen. Think you like the game? What gave it away? Was it the 265 hours in, in the demo, the 136 in the playtest, or the I don't even fucking know how long in this one? I can't even check. It's just a few. Another song. Excellent, Jim. Let's fucking have it. I will, in fact, no, Spotify's loaded up, so I can hear Spotify. Dystopia by okay. Starset. Starset are a problem. We found this out literally yesterday. Starset controversy. That AI. They are massively AI loving. As for a new favorite sword, that's a difficult one. That's a real difficult one, because we have Hanako, which is a sword that has been in my head for a long time, like 2010 at least. But she's fucking gorgeous. You know what I mean? Flower, flower adjacent Tsuba. Got a real fancy with the pommel. Unfortunate as fuck, Jim. I know. I like Star Set. But I can't abide that. You know, like, we know what AI is doing to the planet. And we know what it's doing to artists. I cannot abide that. But no, when it comes to Hanako, this is... If you've ever watched Bleach, improved upon full release, oh yeah, both. It's both. I'm still with the demo mindset, where I've got to kit bash everything. But, fucking big old fat butt, to be fair. Let me, what's that actually? Crank that down from me. No, that's the wrong one. There we are. Yeah, you guys should still be able to hear that pretty fucking well. What was I fucking saying? Yeah, no. We've got a lot more pieces, but the practical elements have been put in place as well. Because, like, if anyone has watched Bleach, there is a thing called a Zanpakuto, right? Your spirit sword, basically. I was big into Bleach back in the day. So, of course, my Zanpakuto was Hanako Hime. Something I built years and years ago. That could, we'll say, be released into a slightly bigger fucking sword. We love slightly bigger swords. Rudolph Tracy the artist. That's my lad. But as you can see, we'll say regarding, like, oh god, my avatar is going to shit. Haha. You know what? Give me 2 seconds. Leop. The avatar goes bye-bye for tonight. Which means I've got to make sure that I am fucking presentable. Which, that's fun. That's great, that is. Especially because the beard is gone. I accidentally trimmed the beard. So I may look a little bit interesting. The mohawk's still here. We just had a fresh trim job, actually. Getting a bit longer. Gremlin. Where's the camera actual? Where the fuck? Hello? As you can see, we biffed the beard. Which is really kind of annoying. But that's my fault entirely, because I got the wrong fucking guard on. Yeah, I mean, supposed to have the thicker one on, had the thin one, I just went, so now I don't have a chin. Now I'm kind of looking like Ed from Ed, Edd and Eddy. The 3 pubes, more than you've got on your head, brother. More than you've got on your head. Do not come at me. Oh, so it be, though, so it be. But yeah. Also, everything's gone off there. Can't even argue. I know, right? Let's not with that. Yep. There we go. So we're all set. We're all Gucci. We're all gravy. Reach point in Elite Redux. Waiting for the next update. Oh, mono letter challenges. Jesus Christ, that's rough. The things you do to yourself, mate. Oh. So, as I was saying. The details on Hanako, the little flower petals, for instance, the doubled flowers across the Suba, the little flower Manuki, beating A through H, Jesus Christ. All of this is just as a result of the stuff we can do now. Whereas before, this was the best I could do, and it's loading, I might note. It is loading currently. This is the best I could do with demo tech. 5 slotting into... Oof, such is the way. But no, with access to demo-only parts, Culmination was the greatest sword that I had built. Right? And it is taking a long time to load. Good fucking god. I'm pretty sure I went over it in the last stream, actually. But Culmination was every technique that I could include that I had either... There we go. Every technique that I had either personally used or helped create. This was my best sword for the longest time. Right, we've got the... also, we've got parts on the grip that just kind of stand out. Little kind of bug. Excuse me. I forgot to take my fucking tablets yesterday, so I'm acidy as fuck. Little bug antennae poking out. We got a little wrap around the lower part of the grip. Ferrules, which is something I was known for. Ridiculous Tsuba? No. Pommel. Ridiculous pommel. With the gem inset, which looks fan-fucking-tastic. What's it? Completely done by... this isn't one single part. This is like 3... No, it's a fucking hex, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Handle doubles as a butt plug. Nah, I mean the base is flared enough, but you wouldn't get much in there for that. It's not even an inch. Each of these squares is 2 inches, 5 centimeters. So even starting there. And then to where you could usable. God. But no, what's it? Fairly open, what's it? Swept hill from my my usual point of view, honestly. Don't know why I didn't do more. Maybe because it was all fucking square pieces. These are a bastard to use. So the problem with these, right? Square pieces, or square quillons, technically. Straights, they call them, but... if they're rotated on axis, they will just bend like that, right? And that's all fine and good. But if you rotate them back, so they're on, what's it? So they're on their off axis, they don't bend sideways. So you've got to come back in, drag them down so they are sideways, and that takes tomfuckery. This creative... oh, you haven't seen... oh my god, I hit undo. This is going to take ages. You can see the fucking sparks in the background are frozen as well. Want to see something cool? Absolutely, I'm always for that. Can't you undo the undo? You can undo the undo. Problem is, it will still take this long because of the amount of parts in this goddamn sword. Double bonus, if you've got this many parts that it's taken this long to undo a fucking single mistake, you've got a fucking hydration break. Yeah, I mean. Caffeinate, hydrate, medicate, defecate. There we go, now we can get rid of that. This was the funky bit. Exactly. This was all the funky bit though, because these are all handle pieces. I'm sure I've explained this before, but future paradox of Ledian, my boy. That's an interesting idea. Why is it colored like that? Why is he blue? Oh yeah, I was putting music on. Ultra Kill. Oh, he's an Ultra Kill reference. The Shiny should have been an Ultra Kill reference, IMO. Boss fight, action adventure Wednesday evening. What we got? Devil Trigger, Stygia, Stranger I Remain. Babylon. This is no fucking thank you for my day list. Daily Mix 6. What have we got? Seether, Hailstorm, Sick Puppies, Alter Bridge, Saint Asonia. Yo, not a single Breaking Benjamin fucking song? That's rough. Oh well, maybe another Daily Mix. This is the problem, trying to find decent music. Oh, okay, no, this one could be fire. Beast in Black, Evanescence, Frozen Crown, Hailstorm, Amaranth, Nightwish. This is my vibe. Okay, okay, good. Everything's muted. Can't grab the shiny sprite. No worries. Tis what tis. Now, as I was saying, with this being all handles, it looks like a mess on the inside. But I hate most of it. I'm pretty open with a lot of music. What was it? There's not much that I really hate. Just stuff, honestly. But for this, for the vibe I'm going for, this is necessary. These. Okay, so fun fucking fact here. Each of these is one single piece. Right? We call them flat cats. They're essentially, they're lion heads that have been shrunk down. So all you see is that little curly bit up top. Gonna have to hit the undo in a second. But as you can see, I used a lot of flat cats. This one specifically took me probably closer to 12 hours. And as you can see, the flat cats are on the both sides. This was this was a rough one. This was January 21st or 20th and 21st. Oh wait, are we done already? No, of course not. It's that piece there. Yeah, this was done over 1 and 2, mostly because it's been on the back burner slightly, right? I just went shiny hunting and opened ZA for the first time in a bit, right? Literally, controller's still on, which I don't think it shows up too well, but green light. Controller is still on for ZA. I should save battery on that. Just been shiny hunting Tyrant. Got 4 of them, including a Shalfa. But yeah, I was going to say, this has been my obsession. My absolute fucking obsession recently. Yeah, exactly. I don't have much reason to go back, unfortunately. Such is the life, you know? This, I believe, was the first thing I made in early access. Which, again, fan-fucking-tastic, not symmetrical. Because a lot of these weren't actually symmetrical. Although, realistically, I could have put a bit more detail on the other side. I just feel kind of shit about that now. I was quite happy with this one. Which, we'll say, if you've even heard of Red Wall, you know this is a bit too big for most Red Wall characters. So, we made a tiny one. Gotta make one that's, you know, about mouse size, honestly. It's only fair. Especially for those who are going to be using it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I really haven't touched Pokemon much at all since this game, or before this game came out, really. This has been the obsession entirely. It's wild. It's mostly based on what I'm listening to or vibes at the moment, like... Oh, Jesus Christ. I've got to remember to take more, take my medication more regularly. Today, for instance, it is, my plan is song-based. There was a song that Sash had sent us by Ms. Mister called Criminals. And she said, if you get the vibe, make a sword to it. Bonus points if it's not a sword. So I'm going to make both a sword and a dagger in the same piece. Have I actually got... I don't have my twin pieces on here. Okay, where's luck runs out? There you are. I'm planning to start that very soon. As soon as I got the proper vibe. Right? So, I forgot to add the whiskers. I don't believe I forgot to add the fucking whiskers in this. That explains a lot. That explains so much. Boom. Boom. Bin that off. Get the, what's it, the nice bright... Oh. There we go. We can get silver. That's fine. That's cool. There. So, luck runs out. Obviously cat inspired. Turns out there's two of them. Oh, fuck. Turns out there's fucking two of them. So, and this is basically the same process that I'm going to be making the, the sword and dagger combo from Criminals with. At least, I assume it is. I might do something funky and different. But, it's Razuru magic, as we call it. Named for a player, I might know, who was so good at the game, they got hired by the devs. But you can see what we did with the blade. Bent the blade round, bent it up so we've got the camera track between the two. But we've basically, it's one blade piece. There's just, like, width and thickness are 0 in this bit. So it looks like this too. And it really fucking works. Razuru magic is fun. It's a nightmare, but when it's done right, it's great. But it has to be done right. Oh, otherwise it looks kind of jank. That said, delete that from here. I've still got the words. However, okay. Before I shift on to creation, AM1, right? Umi no Yusha. I was really happy with this one, right? Because if we ignore the fact that the blade is all kind of like wibbly in the light because of what we have to do to make the pattern, this does look fucking fantastic. Yeah, I mean, we've got we've got a fish. We've got a fish Manuki on both sides. The wrap sliding into the actual Kashira. We've got a fish for the guard. Because it's not in beta. Probably. We've had a bit of a, a bit of a bump, honestly. Some of the models have been redone. But, I was really happy with this. Right? Never used to look this good. Oh, they did. Should see the old screenshots I took. They were fantastic. But we have had a bit of a resolution bump. But no. The pattern was a nightmare to make. Looks like waves. The designs, the textures. I know. Like I said, they did used to look this good. But some of them have had, we've had a bit of a res bump. Bit of a reimagining on some of them. Still haven't fixed these glitches, though. But that'll come eventually. You know? And also, one thing that, quote-unquote, never used to look as good because we didn't have it. All the metals. We only, for the longest time, we only had fucking gold, silver. Gold and silver, honestly, was available to us. We didn't have brass, we didn't have chrome, bronze, or copper, which, bronze. Fast becoming one of my favorites. Fast becoming one of my favorites. It's like that slightly unpolished look where it's got that the brushed pattern to it. I couldn't touch it, but it looks fantastic. But, oh yeah, all of these options. I now have lightsaber colors. But no, I love this fucking piece, right? Making the wrap was a nightmare, the Sageo here. Absolute fucking nightmare. But I did a collab piece with this, unwittingly, with a friend. Right? Where he took my katana, Umi no Yusha, disassembled it into its, into its pieces, and did the traditional Japanese thing of having a shirasaya, a rest scabbard, basically, rest fittings. This motherfucker aced this. And today, more times, you did ask that. I'm just about to get to that. I want to show this off just a little bit because this was fan-fucking-tastic. I just won the most recent contest. A sword for the pit. And I won with this. 1001 Nights Unseamed. This is some of my best fucking work. Much appreciated, mate. It's not as flashy as, culmination with the, with the relief engraving. But the relief engraving is done on both sides. These fucking pieces are some of my favorites. Right? These are individual pieces that I bent and moved and sculpted and whatnot. Oh yeah, no. I massively improved, and out of the 170 fucking submissions, I cleared it. Not only did I clear it this time, but I beat out every old champion and some new talent that should have won instead. But this is where shit gets funky, right? Not only do we have the sweeps in place, right? Because I had to go for the sweeps in this. We've got these silver bands that hold everything in place. We've got the custom pommel piece following the, following these two. More to come, fingers crossed. We fucking, fingers crossed. But we've got these Club of Galantar pieces all kind of like brought up on each other and like kind of melded in just a little bit. You can see the construction beneath is a little bit wild. But the pommel was one of the highlights. Got a reverse stabby because who don't... It's a gladiator pit, you know what I mean? Swipe, bang. Like, you're going to be feeling that. But what I'm most happy with is the little gem hiding right behind everything. This is at full zoom. Right? This is at full fucking zoom. That is a tosser gem. Which is essentially 4 cubes on angle with a with one ferrule inside in a one of the enchanted colors. So I chose blue. I could have could have chose white. Wrong one. Pink, yellow, green, so on and so forth. Blue works better. A lot of effort. The tosser gem was pioneered by a user named Tosser Sheep. Right? Not like that, hopefully. But I've been doing it wrong, apparently. So I said, fuck it. I'll include a tosser gem and this twisted silver bar, which is apparently dollar store gem tech, as I've come to learn. Because all the pound shop, like fancy stuff, you know, the costume jewelry, is in such fucking vibrant chrome because it reflects every fucking light possible and it looks like there are gemstones inside. So I did dollar store gem tech, I did tosser gem, I did relief engraving along the blade, I did, what's it, gnome tech in order to get my, what's it, in order to get the sweeps done perfectly, the basket and the pommel. Not to mention keeping it monochrome, except for the 2 rings of brass. The 2 rings of brass that look so good just out of nowhere. This thing is my... It's not even technically my magnum opus, but this is the winning build, you know? Because not only did I have the relief engraving line up with the cross-section I did, but it just looks so fucking good, you know what I mean? We got it lined up to there, we got the fuller going along most of the, most of the blade, right up to the tip, where it's just straight in. Exactly, this is a sword for people who don't know what they're looking at, you know? This is absolutely the piece for, oh, that's a really good fucking sword. However, motherfucker, there are so many people who jumped in this, when EA released, that the contest was not close and should not have been close. It was brilliance. And then I followed 1001 Nights Unseamed with Master Passion Greed, which is the same concept, but slightly funkier. Again, toss a gem in the center, relief engraving up the blade, but done in bronze. Love bronze. Didn't enter this one. No, this was done after I'd won. This, however, is one I would enter if I made it afterwards, you know what I mean? Or if I made it at the right time. The teeth coming off of the fuller were a nightmare to do. A lot of this is just... This is inspired perfectly by, Oh, not even designs being similar. Whatever you enter is fine, as long as it's original. Hell, the first thing I entered was Dreams Gone Wrong over here, which will eventually show up. But I made that like 2 days after, when I was on the high of winning. So I would have entered Master Passion Greed as well, but instead, my first entry was Dreams Gone Wrong. A damaged but ornate Falx. There were a good few forward curved blades in this competition, which was interesting. Oh yeah, I love this one. Little touches. Little touches like the blue in there, the copper in there. The battle damaged wood, wood handle with the ivory pieces. The power spluttering out of these little bits. Black looks so good, I know, right? The blade holds a bit of a secret because there are flat cats all across the actual edge. Underneath the, the copper? Yeah, underneath the copper relief engraving. Flat cats all the way up. Then we had the damage. The damaged look that you can do in this game, brother. You know, you got scuffs, you got scrapes, you got chunks that you can take out. But black and copper in general just look really fucking good. That's why this looks so great. Solid 8.5. This wouldn't have even got me close to winning, funnily enough. This got less than a third of the votes that Master Passion 1001 Nights got me. And I'm pissed about that. I really am. But what you gonna do, right? Yeah, 1001 Nights is a glorious fucking sword. But that's enough of me showing off, I think. Came up against some good designs. It came up against several good designs, which is the problem. A lot of those designs didn't get the love that they should have. They really didn't. Like, the next decent design under me... Do you vote? Oh, yeah. Absolutely, I make sure to vote. But everyone does. A lot of people do, to be fair. Out of, what's it? There's a lot of people in the server, but there's not a lot of people who are active in the server, you know? But considering the person below me got, like, I want to say 67 votes. Something like that. You can vote for yourself, and everyone else did. I didn't. I didn't vote for myself, and I still cleared everyone. Tell me that ain't kind of cooked. You'd think. But it is what it is. One vote ain't going to sway nothing. As I proved. How's it fair? Because it's only one vote. You know what I mean? You can vote for as many people as you want. Which is why it, why it balances that out. Like, you can vote for yourself, absolutely. But you can also vote for every other fucking entry. No issues, in my opinion. It feels wrong, which is why I never did it. It feels conceited. But if people want to vote for their own entries, absolutely fine, no issues. You know what I mean? I ain't going to hold that against them. But like I said, the next one beneath me was another champion at 67 votes. I cleared 90 votes with 1001 nights. Which is fucking ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Now then. How did I come up with the name? It's a line from a Nightwish song, Sahara, but slightly altered. The line in the song is 1001 Nights Unseen. I changed it to Nights with a K being unseamed, aka split apart. Mostly after the line from, God, I forget the fucking name, I forget whether it was film or game, but the line was, I'll unseam you from prick to sternum. So I was like, no, bet I'm using that. So 1001 Nights Unseamed. Who the fuck you is? Ah. But that's how I managed that one. I was quite happy with it. Also, I noticed that, since I had to change the avatar, everything's on the wrong fucking side. So, if I'm looking down here, I swear I'm looking at the actual chat. I'm looking at you guys. Despite them being over there, according to the camera. Oh. God, I forgot how bad acid was. I will eat anything and get fucking acid. Pisses me right off. Okay, so for piece 1, game just started. Good fucking luck and have fun. I hope City win. I assume it's City that you're rooting for. But what's it? We shall fucking see. Until then, good fucking luck, mates. Why do I keep going to pick up the controller? That ain't the point here, in fact. No. Gloves. Okay, signs. Oh, trust me, I love showing off. We know that. So I'm always happy to, always happy to show off shit. Alright. Oosh. Love seeing him. AL, much appreciated. Just as much as I love showing him off, let's be real. Alright, so we kind of want the curve to be here. So, yeah. Indeed, mate. I'll catch you in a flash. In a flash? You know what I mean. We want a curvature. Right. Bollocks, it doesn't tell me where the fuck I actually am. It just blade length. Okay, so what I want to do is, we'll say, instead of that, I want to taper the thickness down. Change length. 90 is gonna be there. So if we bring the taper thickness all the way the fuck up and down just a little bit. There we go. Oh, bye bye beautiful. Let's fucking go. Alright, who the fuck and what the fuck? 1 second. Oh yeah, this dude looks like an absolute knob end. Oh, such is the way. Okay, so that is going to be our like 90 centimeter point. Basically, that's where the main blade ends. So, bring that to there. And we drag that down to about 70. I don't know what it is, 70, 65. That's around my preferred. Excuse me. No, fuck it. You know what? We'll leave it at nice. Fuck it. We'll leave it at nice. Alright, we can delete the taper thickness now. We can get a curvature in. Drag that up there. We want, to be completely fair, we want the second blade to lie around about there-ish. So... yep. Lengthen it extensively. And then alright, so that's gonna come out to about there. Perfect. Love that. Okay. In which case, new change width, thickness even. Gonna change to right about there. There. And shunk. Ooh. There we go. Cut it down to nothing. Same with the change width. The problem with, with Rizuru magic, which is technically what this is that it is finicky. You gotta get it right. Yum. And if you don't get it right, there we go. Then it can really fuck you up. Oh, that was perfectly online. Good God. Go me. I wish that you guys could be jamming along with me as well, but alas, YouTube would not like it if, if I had you guys jamming and enjoying the times with me. Such is life. Okay, and from here, again, normally down to 60, 70, but this is a knife, so 55 will do nicely. Now then, if the way I'm planning this is right, then we could go for longsword parrying dagger because it looks cool, and Assassin's Creed Rogue actually kind of fucked with that regard. Or saber. Oh. Saber will fuck that a bit. So you know what? That's a bit hefty. There, and then we'll get a normal curvature in place because I love sabers a lot. We know this. I'd hope we fucking know this. Sabers are just fun. Alright, we don't need to do the tip, not really. And it's not going to be a huge, we'll say a huge bend anyway. At most. Just enough to give it some, we'll say, the look. You know? Right, we bring another curvature in. Who'd have guessed that, right? Because there. That does it nice, I think. With this way, we'll say we've got main saber blade. It's going to taper heavily because, ho-ho! Where are we? We want to change width. We want it on the spine. Bring that up. This is why Razuru Magic is so problematic for me. Because I scroll in and out all the fucking time, and if I'm not on the right track, it really fucking gets to me. Now then, for this, for a saber, we're going to bring it to about there, because I love putting that, what's it, the katana back ridge on everything. And this is the vibe. Simply put. Change width, we're making it for the front now. Yep. Bring that around. This is going to be another one that we want around, we'll say, we want to make it about 3.5 realistically. At least for a realistic blade of the type that I'm making, 3.5, absolutely fine, no issues. Now, of course, can't do fuck all without a taper width. So we are going to taper the spine down to basically nothing. There we go. I'll do, Jim. Heard of Kakagurui? I have. It is basically poker with orgasms. Which is the best way that I've ever heard that described. I'm not going to lie. Way, of course, that... Okay, that was on the right side anyway, so we'll put that on the front. Drag that in, and before the tip, which I'm going to put the tip in around about here. Danganronpa, but fan service instead of death. Basically, I mean, same, you know what I mean? What? Oh, 3.4 because the, wait. Oh. It's 3.5 at the fucking base. I'm a Mongo chutney. Okay, so if there's the tip, we'll go for 3.4. No. No. 3.5, 3.5 at 6.9 thickness. I forgot about that. The opening theme stuck in your noggin. Okay, when it's a good one, I love that shit. A lot. Is it a good fucking opening theme? Alright, that's a nice taper in. I like that. Hit a change width near the tip. At the, we'll say the 2.5 mark. Bang, bang. Well, that's vicious. Deal with the Devil by Tia. I will keep my ears out for that one. The width is at 0 over here anyway. Shit. So I need it to be here. There. Okay. .5. 0.2, and that looks fucking atrocious. Ooh, no, you're up there. Oh, that's why I was going off of, what's that? I was going off the wrong fucking number. Okay. That's fine. That's good and Gucci. That'll do it nice. Okay, so from here... Nope. We need a double change width because, like, okay, 3 centimeters wide. Bit much for a parrying dagger. So, God, it's fucked. Resmag fucks everything. We know this. Okay, so for the base 3, if we go to 2.5, make it 1 inch of metal for the parrying dagger. Taper will not work here because of where it is. Unfortunately. So if we just hit that there, bring that up. And to a nice point. The jumps pretty fucking heftily. That's fine. Like, we can afford to not be perfect with Resmag, honestly. Where's width at 0.9? No, you know what? There we go. If we spread that out, 2.5 to 1.8 with a nice little wasted point at the what's it, the point base even. I like this. Another change width, bring it over. And 0.8. There's a lot of change widths on this, purely because I can't, what's it? I can't use taper width. It sounds stupid, but bring that up. The width is fucky here. But that's perfectly fucking there. That's nice. We want a change thickness for this bit as well. Because, again, guess fucking what? Oh, if we bring it to there, hold up. That may change. I changed it a little bit. But we'll see. Then, right click, drag. Thickness of 0.1. Is that the right profile? No. This is the difficult bit. There we go. That should be a straight down. Yeah. Which 0.8, that is very fucking nothingness. So realistically, fuck. No, I goofed it. There. Cross section for a little dagger. Bring it in most of the way. Second cross section for the dagger. Which again sounds so stupid, but it is a necessary part of the tomfuckery. We know I'm a fan of tomfuckery. Hold on. A thickness of 1 millimeter. You know, I think that's okay. I have a feeling that a thickness of 1 millimeter is absolutely okay. This is going to be interesting to line up as well, but I've got a really dumb idea of how I'm going to do it. I just hope it fucking works. Now then, we can actually hit a taper thickness. Haven't we already done the taper thickness for this? No, we have not. It's 69 all the way down. Drag this to 2.5-ish. Actually, what am I doing? Drag it to 2.5. No, we drag it all the way. Don't be stupid. And we set our mark at 2.5. At 2.5, we want to be 0.25. No stiffness, but we don't care because of the tomfuckery that we're doing. Now then, got that. Second taper thickness, which goes to the tip from 2.5, which is where we set our 0.25 metric as well. So right click, set the right angle. Excuse you, sir, you're not allowed to do that. Got the snap to 0 width and 0 thickness is just, I don't like it, but we have created two blanks, two blades with this. Cross section numero uno for this fucking nightmare of a saber. Only on this front edge. Bring it up most of the way. We want a second cross section for the spine, at which point we bring it all the way down. So again, we've got, excuse me, how dare. Fucking resmag. Bring it all the way down. So we've got that ridge. And I bit my tongue while saying that as well. So we've got that ridge coming up the spine. Who the fuck is you? What do you want? Oh, it's a iced latte. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Second cross section for the front edge. Goes to the spine. Or to the front edge, rather. From, where's my 2.5 mark? 2.5 at 2.5. We drag in. Hit that. Right click that. There we go. Can't see it too well in this light. There we go, just about. That nice little curvature that we got going on there. Right where the blade starts to taper out and thin out. Fuck yes. This is my fucking vibe. Now then. Since we can't have two fullers, technically, we can have the side fullers on. Problem is that we can't, what's it? Because there's no spine side left. Like, I could really like raise that out. And realistically, it does fucking nothing because they would both be like right there, basically. So we can't have side fullers. Undo, 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 and now we can delete. So we have to deal with one single slightly fucking off fuller. Because according to the fuller, it knows that it's supposed to be in the center. So it starts there. But that's the center. Alright, so what we want to do, for the sake of all tomfuckery, right, and I do love me some tomfuckery, we know this, right, we want to make a fuller that's way too big, because as you can see, it's most of the light, this blue line is over here. Then we want to add a second fuller, all the way to the tippy top. Drag this down and in, thin it. Oh, wait. Move that back, there we go. And we want to bring that all the way up to the end. If this worked like I planned it, no, because we need to hit the right button for it. See, I know what I'm trying to do. How do I explain it best? Right? I want the fuller to be equally distant here and here. And I think I've mostly got it, except for the fact that it kind of goes, yeah, on that end. But I also can't fucking see the fuller. You can fuck off. Okay, hold on. It still does that kick out there, but it does look like I've got the desired effect. However, this little fucker, right, this little fucker right here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna add another cross section to this fucker. But it stops Is this having the effect I want? I don't think so. However, I'll take it. Because we're going to add side fillers to this fucking thing. But, as you can see, we've got a little tiny bit of a problem here. I could solve it just by doing that. And I'm tempted to, honestly. Which is kind of annoying. Ooh, is that the fucking vibe, though? I think it might be the vibe. I think that might be the fucking vibe. Okay, now we get, we'll say, polish edge. This one will be on both. Excuse me. Oh, it's edge, not polish fucking bevel. I'm an idiot. Polish bevel. Yoink. Hell yes. Nice and fucking shiny. What I am tempted to do is include a polished blade up to here and get the center polished a little. So it stands out against the bevel and the fuller. Could be very interesting. But now, polished bevel all the way around to there, and boink. Bring it all the fucking way up, because fuck yourself, you know what I mean? On the spine too. Do I want it on the spine? I'll take it on the spine. I don't really care about polishing this center bit. I could. Let's have a look-see. It doesn't look anywhere near as good. And we also have to use a polish fuller to drag it all the way the fuck back. So, am I really winning anything with that? Not really. Wait, where's the other fuller? If the other fuller's back there. Why has this one got the what's it, the funky shape? Excuse me. Interesting. Oh well, looks like I'm pushing that a little bit. And then bring the polish fuller back to meet it, because unlike Niram, I don't really like it when it goes over. Okay, that does go all the way. That's interesting. That's fine. Do I really get much out of the out of polishing the blade? Not really. But it does look fucking sick. Okay. Oh, my back. Oh, this is the fucking problem, right? I've kind of got to lower myself down. Excuse me. So I don't hunch over so much when I'm doing this. Not something I really monitor. I definitely should. But not something I really monitor. So, for the saber, do I want to do this classically? What's it? Let me think. This is gonna be a flat saber. I would put in a set of 4 rings above the guard. But I believe the blade will speak for itself. And I think I'll lose something if I try that. So, okay. Dumb shit thought time. Right? We're really good at those. We love those. Edge block as usual. What we're going to do, however, is where's the inverse? We'll bring an inverse. And we will match it up with a ferrule. Excuse me. Thank you. Because then can size that down to just where we want it, so it's not really peeking over the edge like that. That comes out though. So it's going to have to be there at minimum. Which I don't like, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? God, the blade doesn't even read as curved. Which is fucking funny. Out of all of these, oh, that reads as curved, but that's hella curved. That reads as fucking curved. But is that the kind of curve I want? Yes. Because this is going to be a cavalry kind of, kind of vibe. I'm saying so myself currently. But we're also going to put tiny cube here. Oh, that is going to be a tough one to get. But I think I know how I do it. Right, watch this for absolute fucking tomfuckery. We take a round basic. We shove it off the side here, right? Will that appear in there? No, it will fucking not. Good. The tang's out of the way now as well. So, you can see that it's kind of up there. So realistically, it's slightly off. If I sunk a cube up that was slightly off angle, and it could go there, perfect. Okay. So what we need, foundation of, foundation of calculations. This is a redirect piece. Because not only does it show up like that, you can take that, shove it on top, flip it over to the side, and as you can see, now we have this sticking out. So, oh, a little off angle as well. Take that, Put it on the edge. This is going to help us know where we need to fucking put this thing. Right, line that up just because I'm, you know, not about to fuck about. Surf. Not copy, you dumb fuck. No. Might be too much. That should be ideal. Okay. Then we take that. So that's where it's going to have to sit. And from there, wait for it, let me get all the way around. We're so close. It's gonna be about there. So we take another of those. Oh, aren't I fucking good? And then bring it right down. Aren't I fucking good? I like to toot my own horn, I'm not gonna fucking lie. But, now then. Little tiny parry dagger. Is gonna have almost stiletto-like, what's it? Stiletto-like protrusions. We want that actually to line up. It's not gonna line up a bit better, is it? That's how it's gonna be. And it's not fucking equal. Okay. Well, since it's not fucking equal, if I get myself lined up there, one, two, that is basically fucking equal. And honestly, I will take basically. I will take basically. This is going to be fun. I like this bit. I like this bit a lot. So, where's the right piece? It is contorted. We shrink the ever-loving fuck out of it. And then size it up until we can't see the shadow. Boom. And boom. I'm already feeling this one. I'm already feeling this one, and I like that. I want indent. Indent is a nice piece, but will it fit here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Can't really zoom in on, what's it, enough to match that, so we're going to have to go here. Get rid of the black line. There's an ever so faint black line in the joints between the two, but that is what makes them fucking perfect. And okay, yeah, those are going opposite ways. Problem with parrying daggers is they generally have fairly large. On Wikipedia, thank you. They generally have much larger cross sections than you... not cross sections. Yeah, cross guards. Oh, maybe they don't. Hold up. No, some of them do. The one I'm thinking of absolutely does. So that's going to be the one that we're kind of basing it on. Right, bring that very much down, as you can see. Ooh. Strong taper. I've got nothing to line that up with. Unfortunately. We have no just like equal hex pieces at the moment. All we have are these unequal ones. So so it is, you know, such is life, right? Then bring it round and straight into a smaller taper. Do we want the slim? Oh, I forgot how much this fucking song banged. What was it? Escapist. Oh. God, that's so fucking good. Annoyingly, we're actually going to have to change the length, which means that we're going to have to adjust some things. Side fillers, for instance, yeah, they can stay there. They're in a good spot. Cross section, we bring up to match with that. Oh, the side fillers do need to go down. Oh no, maybe they don't. It's not those that need to go down. There we go. I have to go through so many of these pieces. So I know which bit is which, you know? Okay, width is where it needs to be. Okay, we've got no changes, no tapers and whatnot. Okay, you stay there. This is all going to change very soon, so just, we'll say it. Where are you? Change width. God, this is the only other problem. I can't fucking grab this cunting thing. Alright, that's going to be reduced to nothing. Which we drag to here. Where's the base change width? This one. There we go. Because then we bring a change thickness in. Which I'm going to have to do from here because it's tomfuckery. Brought all the way around to here. But the length is going to have to continue. So change thickness all the way. Okay, that seems to have fixed that problem coming out of there. And giving me a bit of camera room here. I like that. Oh, wait, hold on now. Time for stupidity! Y'all know we love stupidity. That's going to go there. The length will increase. Ugh. Sack of shit. You're too long. No. I'm an idiot. Delete the curvature. Change length. Stupid long. This is the problem with Resuru magic. Change thickness all the way to the end, motherfucker. Don't be stupid like that. Now we can add a curvature. And that gets brought into there. Perfect. Because as long as it's there, all the way around, up and around, I've got an in-between area that I can take a good picture from. That's where my camera rail is, baby. Now you see the tomfuckery that we need to do in order to assume Resuru shenanigans. Now then, this does need to be longer, but the pommel is going to help with that. Unless... you know what? Actually, hold on. This kind of... No, this works less better than I thought. If we stretch that out... and stretch that out, that's... it's a good grip length, but we do need the pommel. Problem is, we don't have many hex pommels, or hex working pommels. The bonus point, however, is that this is almost circular, as you can see. So we can do some level of tomfuckery to fit it. But it ain't ideal, we'll say. To be honest, that actually worked a lot better than I thought it would. So, bang, bang, bang. There we go. Thin it down a smidge. Yeah, and at this point we can actually, yeah, we'll say it, bring those up, I think. A little less. Yeah, okay. Then, excuse me, bang, bang. Again, thin that down because that is my fucking signature, basically. It's gonna be on every fucking piece, I swear to God. Now then, this is where the stupidity comes in, because we have a clam. Parrying daggers are often have this kind of... Oh, just so close to fucking getting rid of that shit. What is that then? That's going to be width, isn't it? God, that's... Excuse you, sir. Can you stop that? You know what? We can actually, we can do something with that, right? There. Sorted. So, do we want the actual clamshell piece? Because, what's it? It will need a knockerbow, and that will come out of that side because it's a left-handed dagger. Right? So in order to do that, we're going to need gnome tech. Gnome tech is a lovely thing. A lovely invention. Oh, wait, no. No, we won't. I can actually just go off of there. Okay, okay, watch this shit, right? You know what? For this, we'll get a light twist in. Right, just a nice light twist. And I hate that that worked. Oh my god. Hold on, no, that actually worked how I wanted it to. That should not have worked. That's the other thing. That's... Okay. Stupidity is still on the table. It just means we're going to need one of these fuckers. And it shrinks until we can't see it. And we shrink this until we can't fucking see it. Because it goes inside, right? I hate that this actually still works. Although, I don't think we're going to be able to get that in there. Okay. Yeah, because that also needs, like, still scaling down. However, how fucking ever? No, hold on. I think we are still safe. We're still fine. We're still okay. I think we're okay. I think we're Gucci. Do, of course, need to, what's it? Sink that where it should be. Thankfully, we have precise shrinkage. Alright, it's there to there. Flip that. Oh, excuse me. You know what? I don't know. I don't like that. That will do nicely, but my problem is that it intrudes on here, and I don't like that. You know? And as you can see, it does kind of... Yeah, I don't like that. But... realistically, that's not terrible. Now my question, excuse me, thank you. My question lies if I want to line the outside of the clam. So I was actually planning on, what's it, like maybe using the clam for the saber as well, so it's you can tell it's a match piece. But I'd have to do a lot more to really bring the clam in, you know. Oh, Jupiter and moons. Okay, I think this is almost done. I need the end pieces, the end caps, if you will. Knob, no. Hold on. Fuck, excuse me, sir. That's disgusting, and I love it. Okay. Now, a little bit of, we'll say, a little bit of, research time. Highwayman. Not the fucking highwayman in, you stupid fuck. A highwayman. During what period? 1617. Knights of the Road. Ooh, I love that. Road agents. Oh my god, they were actually fucking roadmen in the American West. They were roadmen. So then, if they were from 17th and 18th centuries, so 1700s. Yeah, 1700s. Even as far as 1831. Okay, so a 1700s military saber that isn't the 1796. Okay, because I love my 1796 light cavalry saber. But we want something that isn't from the late, what's it, the late fucking 1700s. French naval saber, the briquet, if you will, even. The Napoleonic War saber. The sabla, used by, what's it, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Sabla and Karabla, really. The early Swiss sabers were from the 1500s, but they were two-handed weapons. Contemporary term was a snipe, apparently. Well, that's with a broken tip as well. No, if we go for 1700s, excuse me. 1700s saber, just saber. Ooh, hold on. There's a British officer saber in the American Revolution Museum. 78 to 79. So this was before my beloved. And this is something I can take ideas from. It's a slotted saber. Okay, so that means the also the guard is going to be full of tomfuckeries, which I can do. I've done them before. This is doable. This is ideal. This is great. In fact, but it does mean that we didn't have clams. So, no clam. Okay, which means we'll leave this as the default grip length for a minute so we actually know what the hell we're doing. Bang, bang. Like I said before, basically my fucking signature. Oh, spirit box? Spirit box. Love Spirit Box. Okay, but what we're gonna do... Excuse me, no. To the end there. We're gonna have that so we have the, what's it, the ultimate grip length and grip width. The inevitable grip width, I should say. Which means this is where we're gonna need the gnomes. No, it isn't. Never fucking mind. This is where we should have the gnomes. This is where we should have gnomes. Okay. This sounds really stupid to a lot of folk, I'm sure. But I did a tutorial recently. It's unlisted, privated, so folk with the link will know. But this is the kind of tomfuckery that I mean when I'm talking about gnomes. Right? 3 really, really small cubes. Love this shit. Love this trick. These cubes are going to get sunk into each other. What we're going to do is we're going to get 3 straight quillons. We're going to line them up. And we are going to sink them. So the cubes, front-facing hard points, all line up. Or at least as, you know, as near as makes no difference, line up. And then, bring it away. Put it on this side. Bring it away. Control Z. Dupe glitch, baby! I love the dupe glitch so much. It is so much power. It is more power than I should ever be allowed to wield. So, for the tomfuckery enabled, we're going to use these separated quillons. There's no cube at the bottom. Guess what we're doing again? More lineup. It would be really nice if I didn't have the fucking name thing in the way. There. Okay. Back to the original plan. Separated quillons. Or separated connectors, right? We're going to have these in here that point, or what's it, that line up perfectly like that, right? One on each side. 1 second, please. Oh. So after my shiny Tyrantrum hunt, which I've been doing for 2 days now, right, I got 4 shiny Tyrant. One of them was an alpha in ZA. So of course, after after my shiny hunt and handing 2 of them off to Sash, because what am I going to do with 4 shiny Tyrant? She pulls the Tyrantrum full art from the from the current Pokemon TCGP set. Peak as fuck. Now, in order to get all this tomfuckery set away, what I think we're going to do is we're going to copy these. Excuse me, no, you're going to be there. Which means we're going to have to delete that side, right? Because this, there, has to be of a size where it can slide over that with this bit. So, one over, far away, undo, back on. I'm sorry. My fucking tip got deformed. How dare. How fucking dare you, good sir? change width. Oh, I don't like that. This is, what's it? No, it's the, fuck off, will you? Okay. It's a thickness issue. It really is thickness. But it's not that thickness. There we go. Now then. Back to this tomfuckery. Boink. So, from here, we should really size these up before we do anything fun. Because trying to get them on afterwards is going to be a nightmare. Right, no, this isn't the bit we sink in. Never fucking mind. This is the bit we sink. Duh. Why am I confused? It's not like I've done this as a tutorial or anything. No. Okay. So since this is going to be, what's it, a very nice slotted saber, we are going to want... sometimes the keyboard controls go a little bit, a little tiny bit skew-whiff for this one. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, you take note, you know? No. This is the other fucking problem. Okay. Perfect. We can bin that one off. Dupe that to that side. This gets innumerably sunk in. Excuse you. Flip around. And once more. There we go. Then we're gonna extend that away, match it back up real nice and close. Bonk. You know what though? So I like the idea. Oh no, this is going to be key to the theming. This is 100% key to the theming. You'll see. Just itchy nose. Ooh, did we match it up that perfectly? I think we did. That's kind of fucking sexy, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't match that one up though. Nowhere fucking near, which... How in the fuck... Not that one, that one. How did we biff this side? Because these two should be the exact same fucking distance as these two. I'm sorry, did something inadvertently fuck up when I copied these pieces across? These shouldn't have any issues, right? So, okay. Okay, is there something I'm missing? What's in the absolute tomfuckery dogfuck? And here's the other fucking problem. Now, there we go. Need to double that, but find the right there. No, there. Okay, what the fuck happened with these two then? Because they should be meeting... These should be meeting perfectly. Right? Kill that. Biff that off. One. Flip with F. That. Flip with F. This one. Flip with F. This one. Flip with F. Overlap. No overlap. Or very little overlap, you know? So where's the overlap here coming from? Found it. Because of course there was a bit of tomfuckery, right? Okay, and... Nope. It was almost perfect. There. Excuse me, not that piece. That piece. Thank you. This fits perfectly. One of the lines in the song is, I want to be criminals with you. I believe. So, Ms. Mister, right? Criminals with you. The parry and dagger saber combo. Highwayman in mind. See, I've got brain in here. I do have brain going on. That's a very big fucking, we'll say it, saber cross guard. So what I'm gonna do... Yoink. Drag that down a bit. Problem is that really I should make it like this piece, right? Because as much as I want the twist, I'm gonna have to have something coming out of the bottom, and the slotted look doesn't go as well as that. So I'm just gonna have something have to have something clipping out, and I dislike that heavily. So if we duplicate that piece, I haven't done my bit yet. Never fucking mind, I haven't done my little my second party trick, right? So one there, but if we shrink the shit out of that until it's just not visible, sink it back a little bit. Now, grab the Zephyr from up there. And you see it's just not... No, wrong piece. It's this one here. It kind of needs to... It's so thin is the problem. If I make it much bigger... then we're actually not going to have too much of a problem, apparently. But it should be thicker. This is the, what's it, the crossguard, you know what I mean? So we're going to have to zip that out. Which means that's going to have to go through there, and I really heavily dislike that. Because this has to be, like... Wait, if I... No, if I'm going to want to keep this look, then it's going to have to be, either Twister, which has the same vibe. 1, 2, 3 bit. 1, 2. No. No, it doesn't have the same bit. It's gonna have to be this. I kind of like that. Okay. So it's not going to match perfectly to the companion piece, but the vibe will be pretty good. Nope, it's this piece. So, yoink. Does mean that I'm gonna have to sync this. Yeah. Because there we go, that'll do. Nice. Ish. We're working within limitations here. Perfect. All right. Because the problem is I want this kind of vibe, but it just... It comes at the fucking, what's it, at the cost of this. So realistically, if I biff that off and try and get it 1, 2, 3. Here and extend it out some. Biff that. Excuse me. This piece gets fucked off. Okay, doesn't sales it. Breach from the top. The stuff I gotta do, man. The stuff I gotta do for this. There. Okay, there we are, we're at that. Oh, my neck is incredibly fucking tight. Love that from me. Hair's a bit off kilter. But, you know. Such is the way, right? Right, if I wonder if I were to... Wrong button. Bring that in. Up to there. Plenty of fucking room. So realistically, hold on. Why is this working out so well? I don't like that this is working out well. It shouldn't be. You know, I should have a lot more arch for this shit going on. Because, like, that'll fit perfectly. And I want it to... Oh, God, I don't know. It's gonna match this perfectly. The matching parrying dagger. And I don't know if I like that. Which sounds really stupid. But... oh, you know what? I said it was going to be a slotted saber. I'm bad at keeping my word. I'm really bad at keeping my word. I'm really bad at, what's it, at keeping my fucking word with this shit. Oh, this is gonna be... interesting. How am I gonna... I do that, yeah, it's going to point out here. Just fucking get the right keys. Okay. Oh. Nope. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, this is going to look interesting regardless of what I do. So what do I try and do? I know exactly what I tried to do. Okay. Watch this. Right? So this is going to end right about here. Right? Right about where that does. Oh, fuck. Which is kind of ugly. Really fucking ugly, in fact. So you know what I'm going to do? We're going to engage in some light tomfuckery. My favorite kind of tomfuckery. Now then. I will do it with this fucking block if I need to. Oh, God, I need a better angle. Oh, wait. No, good angle, get. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was a little bit off. Okay, so what we do, bang, bang. We fill all 4 of those with that fucking piece, right? Then, from here, oh, this is, nope, this piece. It's difficult because I can't fucking see, but if I'm honest, this is smart as fuck on my end. But it's not perfect. And it not being perfect is absolutely doing my fucking head. So did that do it? It seems to have. So, because I'm a fucking perfectionist, we biff off the corners. And we copy the piece. Perfect. Temperance. What is this? Fucking unspoken. Unspoken words. Tasty as fuck. Nice little violin piece. But now that that is done perfectly, we're going to grab the cube. Provided we fucking can grab the cube. That was not the right cube. We want this cube. There we go. Now, we scale it down just a little. And it looks like, boom, we are fucking Gucciferous. Ah. And I put that on the wrong one. That's fine. Excuse me. Thank you. Give me the right one. One. Just about. Okay. And that's not going to do anything, so G and F. Perfect. Now the problem is, right, I kind of want one more. I'm a greedy motherfucker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the lying serpent's tongue. This thing. This is one of my favorite fucking toys. Because as you can see, it flips everything. Realistically, I kind of wish I'd, what's it? I'd done this before, but does mean that from here I'm basically fucking set because, boom, buff that off. Perfect. Now, if we get in there just a little bit, we can take the lion serpent's tongue. Put that on there. Get right the fuck back in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Completely flipped. Yeah, it's a bit, what's it? Ah. We've got to fucking, what's it? Scale that one down, apparently. Oh, wrong piece. Dumbass moment. Okay, so if we just go with a standard straight piece. There. Oh. Okay, well, you go big. Move that over. A good chunk. Yeah, it's still coming out. That's fine. Lift it up. We don't want it to look terribly out of place. So we do want that. Get the right angle. A little bit more up. Perfect. Now, excuse you, sir. No, I think I know what I want to do now. Rotate just the right way. Ah, I see you. I'm on to you, Sneaksby. Now, see, I like how that comes out and can realistically be said to form another heart. But I don't like how this one's coming out. But the problem is... yeah, this is the kind of fucking curve that I'm gonna have to get if I want that look. Excuse me. There we go, I think. Yeah. It just feels off. My apologies for doing that on stream, but unfortunately I can't blow my nose. It is quite the failing on my part, I'm aware. But it never clicked, so alas. Bring you in over here. Excuse you, brother, and get... okay, good, good. Oh my god. Stop being such a bitch. Sometimes... nope, not that one. Nope. That's the one. But you're just not there yet. God, it does just look fucking shoved in, and I hate this. No, that's not it. No. You? No. You. I need something to go up to here. So... nope. No. No. So where the fuck is the... no. Certainly not. Is there a single fucking... 1, 2... you. Hey, AJ, how you doing? No, I'm still here, still kind of struggling along, honestly. Because I've got a dumb idea to hide this little chunk of shit. How's progress coming? Slow, but honestly, the right way. You know what I mean? Can I pick up cube? I can pick up cube. Okay, good. Now then, I can sink that. Sink it to there. Give us 2 seconds, mate, and you'll be able to have your look. This is the song design I was on about. As you can see, the final details aren't exactly there, but oh god, excuse the fuck out of me a second. My nose is really playing up today. This is what I started at not long after you left. Actually, no, just... I don't remember if you'd left by this point. But I think you were, and I was just starting it. Less not too happy with it. It's more... It's this bit. See how ugly that is? But I've got a stupid plan for that. And I love my stupid plans. Like, we know I love my stupid plans. Will this actually fucking work? Nope. How am I supposed to fucking deal with this? The plan is, initially, to attach one of these on. But as you can see, it's not big enough. So... we're going to do stupidity. Problem is, I don't have the same curved edges on this, which is really annoying. But it's... could be worse. However, now I've got to go fucking hunting for that little tiny fucker. You. Ain't no worries, brother. Ooh, do I have a fucking... a tapered piece? I don't think I do. Not the kind of taper I need, at least. No, not in there. It's not going to be in connectors either. Okay, this is sort of what I need, but will it work for purpose? I can't attach it to the, what's it, to the fucking hardpoint I need. Sort the ISO shop. Get in. Hopefully you get something good, mate. No, not these. Okay. So my dumb plan is a really great dumb plan. In that I'm going to have to do tomfuckery. But we knew that, I feel. Oh, fuck. Never mind. I goofed that one. Left it. Excuse the fuck out of you, sir. Cube. Perfect. And take it away. Boom. Okay. Time for stupid. So I'm really good at stupid, right? Bring it down a bit. Sink it. It's not sunk enough. Excuse you. Then to basically nothingness, excuse you. I feel like it needs one more. Good thing I've got one more. Yeah, this one still, it seems like it needs... it's something. It hides an ugly piece, but... such is the way, you know? Looks a bit like a clover at the top of the handle. It's supposed to be more of a heart, but when it's seen like that, yeah, I can see it. So, we'll say the whole plan is... the song is Criminals by Ms. Mister, right? Irish theme. Technically done one, believe it or not. The Gallowglass Greatsword is, we'll say, the chosen weapon of the Irish, we'll say, Gallowglass mercenaries. Gallowglass, which comes from... yeah, it actually means foreign warriors, funnily enough. Never mind, shut me the fuck up a bit. We'll say it. Elite mercenary warriors who are principally members of the Norse Gaelic clans of Ireland and Scotland between the 13th and late 16th century. Originally it was applied only to Highland Scots, but became a kind of global term. So... Gallowglass Greatsword technically did, but an Irish-themed... a properly Irish-themed sword would be difficult. Excuse me. Rather than a, like, Irish trope-themed sword, you know? Now then. Where are you? Lying Serpent's Tongue. Again, fast becoming one of my... excuse me. How'd you fucking skip so quickly? Fast becoming one of my favourite pieces. If not already my favourite fucking piece. Because of the shit you can do with it. Now then. Ayo, DD, how we doing, brother? Oh, that shouldn't be up like that. There, that's where you should be. And that ties in there, perfect. So you can sod off. Right, shrink that down. As long as maintenance, oof. We love maintenance, don't we? Yay. I know the feeling, unfortunately. Well, not a mobile game. My favorite, what's it, MMO kind of thing went on hiatus for so long that I genuinely haven't played it since it went on hiatus. Because ain't that just the way? Right, and stretch you out a little bit. Oh, hell no. How much was this game? This was only 16 quid when I got it. Actually, it was less when I got it than what it's being advertised as currently. Because I had it on a 10% early adopter fucking thing. So worth it. I just love mobile games, but they're played with ads. Ugh. Yeah, no. Yeah, we'll say it. The ads are fucking vile. But yeah, no. Honestly, this game was priced way too generously. Way too generously. Alright, where the fuck is you? I gotta get back in here. There we go. But no ads. No ads is good. Alright, bang that right up. Excuse you. Oh. It's also a gotcha. Of course it is. Yeah. Such is the way, I suppose, though, I... No. This is gonna be the way, isn't it? No, it is not. Hush me the fuck up. Where the fuck are you? There you is. Bring you up to where you need to be. Oh, you are well off. Oh. There we fucking go. Up you go. Will we get the right... yes, we have. Perfect. Now then. Lower that down. Oh, that did not go as fucking planned. When does it, though? Yeah, no. There. Alright, fuck me, I suppose. Jesus. Yep, swing that across. Drag you back. Oh, God. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Problem is, I need to put a few more of these sweepy bits in. Wait. I was going to say that. There. I don't need to put more sweepy BPs in. I can be smart. You know, that thing I'm famously not. I'll bring you back in. Excuse me. There we go. Ooh, wait. There's the right fucking bit. Okay, I think I might be, we'll see, I might be onto the good stuff. Again, this wouldn't go well. Okay. A lot of people in the server do not have the same patience I do to be doing this stupid shit. A lot of folk, realistically, would be making something more like this. Right? A much more simple longsword. Much more simple. Right? I am a nutter. Because I put a gnome in here. I put a gnome in my sword. He even has his own sword. So, remember, I am incredibly fucking daft. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. You should be paying attention to the final product. You know what I mean? That's why I have, well, one. But there's also shit like Polar Star over here, which is, again, just a fucking longsword, but has details in it that it shouldn't. Relief engraving. The Tosser Gem. These fucking bastards. 8 more Tosser Gems surrounding a light bulb in a cage. Starting to lose it. Honestly, yeah. Been there, felt that. But I did start with this kind of thing. You know? Surprisingly simple. Surprisingly decorative at the same point. But again, I am the outlier because this was one of my first swords in this game. You know? Like, this was the second thing that I made in this goddamn game. You need a certain level of patience. Any motherfucker can jump in and make shit. Any motherfucker. Because again, I went from what we just saw to this thing. Have you ever rage quit? Oh, yes! Back when I was starting to make sweeps like this, before I could do this, I was, we'll say, I was making much jankier hilts using these pieces, these sweeps and loop pieces, right? And they are dog shit. They are great to learn, but this is the only shape they fucking come in. You basically get one long sweep, one short sweep, and one meh sweep that you basically got to resize constantly, right? That's why this doesn't look like it fits in certain areas. Yeah, and why it's fucking like jumping out. When I was first learning to make the big sweepy deepies, the amount of times that I fucking just said, no, I'm done, I'm leaving, and then I went back to it 5 minutes later like an idiot. Most annoying and time-consuming part, it's the guard. It will always be the guard. Because, like, getting these just right will always be the most time-consuming piece. Oh, we all do that? Yeah, I know. But, what's it? This is also my catharsis. Having all of these pieces done just nice. That's my jam. You know? But, actually, that's a good fucking, what's it? This is really good. Right? This was the first version of this fucking sword. Right, let's see if I can... There we are. First version of this bastard. Take you don't look forward to it? Oh, I do. I really do. I hate it, but I love it. But this was the first version of this particular blade, which is made with all sweeps and loops. Right? Unlike my current sword, this bit is one piece. And it's ugly as fuck. Hey, yo, Frosty, how you doing? This is one piece. These are all the same piece. Just placed different. I mean, I'm not doing too bad, to be fair. I'm fucking hungry, though. So I'm going to have to get some food at some point. But with that piece, everything was made with the same... oh, shit. I made a mistake of loading culmination again. We're going to be here a while. So, fuck it. Hydrate or dihydrate. Because we're still going to be here a fucking while. Ordered pizza. I ordered Popeyes last night, mate. I can't go flashing all the cash. Not at once. God, it is fucking tempting, though. Why did you have to put that in my head? Okay, there we go. Mistake made. Hressalga 2.0. This is what I was trying to get to. Right, the difference between Hressalga 1 is that these are not all one piece. And not all the same piece, you know what I mean? 2 weeks behaved, arc at you, good shit. It's all been going to me instead. Mistakes have been made. I was going to say, like, yeah, who are you? You know what I mean? I am... no, I didn't like that bit in the end. I am quite impressed, if I do say so myself, mate. I think you play a little too much. I doubt it. In order to play a little too much, it's got to be at the expense of other shit, like, what's it? Well, like chores and shit, really, I suppose. For lack of a better wording. Hey, fuck off, you. People are already oh, I don't know what that means, brother. I'm not gonna lie. I have no fucking idea what that is. Okay. Yeah, young. I don't play Roblox. You know what I mean? So I ain't got no fuck-ass clues. At least I'm assuming it's Roblox. Alright, we'll put that there. There we go. Still on? Yes, well. I mean, to be fair, so are you. Wait, wait. Oh, dicks. Did I put one here and fuck myself? I absolutely fucked myself. Oh. Okay, so I can't put a piece there without Biff in it. A high number? I figured it was high up. But, we'll say, yeah, no. Oh, I need a better place to put that doesn't fuck me. 27 zeros. Just a few, then. Okay, I'm gonna have to go classic. Gnome tech it is. And my screen turned off. There we go, now we're back. Okay, boing. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. And sync. Right. Bring that right in. Give that a flip. No, we still want that to touch it. There. And followed by that. This is good shit. This is where shit's gonna get difficult. Yeah. Wait. So yeah, that goes towards the out. Oh. I accidentally just fucking replicated it. Bollocks. Perfectly fucking replicating. Okay. Absolutely unintentionally, but fuck it, you know what I mean? And then bring that around. Big ass handle wouldn't be productive if it was a real sword. You would be surprised. We'll say I'm not sticking with this for a shape for the grip, by the way, but this this fucking hilt is less than what a lot of rapier guards have. Let me see. Antique rapier. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Actually, yeah, no, this... Open image in new tab. Right, what we're going to do... Give me 2 seconds here to do some tomfuckery. Do I still have Opera? I do. There you are. Ah. Well, that fucking shows it anyway, so... It's because it's the same fucking source, isn't it? You see this shit? Whoa, what the... Okay, there we go. Fuck it, studio mode didn't work for me. Good protection with hand, incredible protection. Right? We've got... Not only do we have a cup hilt here, right? Not only do we have the cup hilt, but we also have 3 rings of protection. We have the knuckle bow. We have the loop guard that goes up to here. We have the quillins that extend. And we have it on the other side as well. You're fucking useless. Open image in new tab. So we've got a lot of metal meat on here, for lack of better wording. So, surprisingly enough, not the worst handle. I make them really fucking flashy, I'm not gonna lie, but... No, you come from outside. Imagine the grit burn. That's why a lot of them wore gloves. That's certainly one reason why a lot of them wore gloves. To be honest, we'll say rapier fencing without gloves, not a great idea. Gotta take its toll. Oh yeah, honestly, even normal, we'll say, like you normally using a grip, right? Like longsword fencing, for instance. You even katana, you absolutely get used to it, but the calluses really don't leave, because like your hands get super fucking calloused from the constant swinging. I, in fact, haven't really swung a katana or a sword properly for a long time. Realistically, since we'll say since everything became fucking exhausting, right? And yet the just under my fingers, the calluses of my palm are, you can still see them. They're not great, they're not hyper detailed, but you can absolutely still see them, you know what I mean? Any swords and torch for being bad on the hands? Not so much, we'll say, a particular sword, but if you are stupid, then, we'll say, especially with your sword design, like if you are stupid with sword design, then absolutely, but you will also get, like, hold on. That does go in. Why is that the same angle? Oh, it's twisted. I'm an idiot. It's fucking twisted up here. One wrong swing that would break your fucking wrist. I don't... I wouldn't imagine that there is a, what's it? A sword that bad. Oh, maybe? Right, hold on. Give us 2 seconds. The unfortunate part is that I've got to fucking fix this shit manually. Why am I doing it on this fucking... this background? That's moronic. Yeah, providing your opponent hasn't already done it. I swear there was a sword that was just so badly fucking balanced that you could just fuck yourself with it. God, I feel like I'm gonna have to ask the Bladesong community about this one, because I feel like I've heard of one, but can't be sure, you know? The 1840s wrist breaker. Oh. You know what? I actually don't... I swear that there is, in fact, a, what's it? A sword that will break your wrist. I just can't for the life of me remember what it could, what it was. That's a little annoying. Well, thanks a lot, AJ. Now I've got that in my fucking head, and I'm like... yeah... not even that. Believe it or not. Sometimes they were just poorly made. Like, we have, what's it? Modern day swords that were just fucking poorly made, believe it or not. But, yeah, true. No, I would be willing to bet, not even older swords, but like, really shit-made swords in the 1800s would absolutely have done you. I do feel like that would be the one. Alright, let's see if we can match the vibes from over there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, I've done dumb shit. Spirit box, let's go. I have been unfortunate enough to, what's it? I've taken chunks out of my knuckle. Right hand close to the actual knuckle, right about here it. Not like we can actually fucking see that. But right about there, there's a scar where I essentially, like, with the claymore, which is just off screen, went kind of, whoop, with the blade. There is a scar right across my thumb from getting a dagger that I'd made out of hardwood flooring caught in a towel, and it just went like, it dragged down and the corner just ripped my fucking thumb apart. There's a scar somewhere on my arms from being an idiot with a sword I thought was dull. Wasn't dull, spoiler alert. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. Fucking got myself right across there. There have been several times that I have gotten angry and sliced basically up my fucking thumb while trying to draw a katana. Because, fun fucking fact, a lot of these fuckers are pretty fucking sealed in by that brass piece. So, the traditional way is push and pull. So me, in my rage, I didn't push, I pushed with my hand instead of my thumb, and got my thumb real good. Multiple fucking times. No scars, but multiple times. Rough and bubble wrap, I know, right? I've done a lot of damage to myself over the years with swords and being stupid with them. Injuring, yeah. So am I. So am I. Like, I will be the first to fucking tell you, I should not be allowed near weapons. I really should not be allowed near these fucking things. The fact that I convinced anyone to let me is a miracle. Yeah, exactly. It says that with a fucking bedroom full. Within our arm's fucking reach. Oh, I'm sorted. Not only am I armed to the fucking tits and up, but right by my fucking door is my pride and fucking joy, my antique cavalry saber. Also known as the French wanted banned from battle. Exactly. Don't fucking what's it? Don't be stupid. You won't be walking away. Sargon with me. Oh god. Yeah, I think this pommel needs to be sized down a little bit. Or there we go. It's nice to have them both matchy-matchy. I kind of like this, I'm not gonna lie. Rebrand? No, the avatar's staying the same. It's part of a thing I've had in mind for ages. I forgot to answer that, funnily enough. So, the avatar, the whole thing, was supposed to be based on the XLRS unit that I'd been planning for ages, right? Extreme Lagomorph Response Squadron. AKA, what's it? Rabbit Riot Squad. Right? XLRS, Axelaris. Right? But that was a backronym because my PC has been named Axelaris for years. Right? And it came from a Bionicle thing. And honestly, Slicey McBread Maker, great fucking name. I kind of want to cut ties with that because of when I coined it. You know? Talk to me like I'm 5. Basically, I don't like when I coined the name, when I made the name Slice Up a Bread Maker. So I want it changed. So I'm going to go with something I stole and modified from Bionicle, and now wrote into the lore of the Avatar. Hell yeah. That's the vibe. God, I wish there was a better fucking... I can be stupid, I just realized. Oh my... Okay. Lion Serpent's Tongue, where are you? LST, my beloved. That was a T, not a D. Don't get it twisted. Okay. Rotate, sync, match. Oh. No, that's fair. I say I don't blame no one for not knowing. Oh. She fucking snores. And I won't ever blame no one for not knowing. Because that's how it be sometimes. Sometimes we just don't fucking know. You know? As maybe hit it with a what's it? Bang. Is that too much? That's the only problem. I'll never fucking know. I'll never fucking know. But such is the way. In which case, oh no, that's... What's that about? Yeah. I wonder, can I... Oh, yeah, this ain't gonna go so well, is it? Oh well. Let's see how well it can go. Nope. Ugh. I'm a lot. So fucking many, mate. So many. Yeah, there's been a lot. There's been so fucking many nights of tomfuckery. God, I wish there was a better fucking transition point to that. Oh well. We'll get better transition points as the game goes. Now this don't work as well as I'd hoped it would. So I'm gonna have to do some proper tomfuckery. Okay. Implement DLC as shit. I don't think they will. But the way that they would probably do it is extra parts pieces. There is a campaign. I just haven't fucking played it. Because, you know, my whole thing is I want to make sword. But, what's it? There is a campaign, believe it or not. Yeah, there's a whole ass campaign to this. There's a whole ass goddamn story. Yeah. What's it? They worked really hard on the lore, and from what I can hear about it, it is fan-fucking-tastic. Why the fuck was it so far away? Jesus. I'm making swords, yeah. Because it's set in a fantasy, what's it? A fantasy realm. Where, what's it? Do you unlock anything? No. It's for the love of story. And honestly, I appreciate that. Okay, what kind of tomfuckery am I going to have to do here? I already know what I'm doing. I know, neither did I. What's it? I should really play it at one of these days. But that will come eventually. You load up and just start creating shit? Nah, apparently not. Right. Instead of what I've planned here, bang, bang. There we go. And that's kind of what I appreciate about the devs. They have, honest to God, gone above and beyond when it comes to this game and what they've done with it. Not only that, but they are also really fucking, like, active in the community. As long as the campaign, no one's mentioned or timed it. But, what's it? It'll last you a good fucking while. Alright, same one. Does that look about right? I'd say it does. Perfect. So this one's going to go and match down there. And this one. It's this one and boom. Lovely. Hope it stays that way. Oh, tell me about it. If they if they fuck off or become absent at all, this game will not survive. Which is a shame, because again, I want it to fucking survive. You know? I want this game to thrive and do incredibly well. But that will only happen if, what's it? Put far too much effort into it, you'd think, wouldn't you? But there have been devs that have fucked off for far less. Nope. Devs who fucked off for far less and fucked off for, what's it? For good. From there, you know? enough, this is what I'm gonna have to fucking do. Okay. Bang, bang. This has been in development also for like what feels like ages. Like, I got in on the tail end of playtests. Like, they had one more playtest before, before release when I joined. Which is kind of impressive when you think about it. But no, it's quite nice. So we get a lot of we get a lot of dev scenes and whatnot. Dev behind the scenes. We get one of the devs actually used to be just a player. But the same method I used to create this, the second blade, is what got them hired. And the community, on the whole, fantastic bunch of wankers. Honestly, there are a few who are not my cup of tea, we'll say, for, you know, just to be nice. They are, nah, bad choices in my opinion, bad takes. Oh, you don't, that's the best part, right? No one in the game is toxic. They're just wankers. You know? Like, I will not get on with this one person in the Discord. I will agree that he makes incredible fucking swords. Like, he makes some of the most historically accurate fucking weapons I've seen. But his thoughts on shit like AI automatically render him, render us income fucking compatible. So it's just shit like that, and he's, I don't know. I don't like him. He is in fact an AI advocate, unfortunately. It's, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't like him for it. So it's just it's, instead of it being like, yeah, instead of it being a case of him being like antithetical to like the things I believe in, right? It's more a case of, well, he likes AI. And he can quite often have a bit of an attitude. Comes across really, morally superior sometimes, you know what I mean? So, that kind of just be what it be. I was going to say, if it in its current state, AI is not fit for this kind of thing. You know what I mean? It is just not fit for... God, why are these fucking corners clipped? I hate that. I fucking hate that. Okay, but no. We'll say it is misinformation in the highest at its current point, or rather, being used for misinformation in the highest at its current fucking point. But Not only is it that it's, we'll say it, in my opinion, as it currently is, it cannot be used for any good. Because of the environmental impact that it's got, that's behind it. Like, it is ruining water sources and whatnot, for a start. Like, there's been too many water sources that have been taken over solely for AI usage. Data centers require a lot of cooling, and that fucks it up. There's the whole Twitter tomfuckery that's going on that caused them to get raided in, in France. Which, if you haven't heard about that, fucking have a look at it. It's not just AI, not just how it's being used, rather. It's that generative AI in and of itself is a cancerous approach that we do not need. Remove generative AI from the creative workspace and we're in a better spot. But generative AI can only exist because it's being funneled with work from artists who have never signed on to it. So, unfortunately, like, some of my art has probably been fed into an AI fucking algorithm at some point, and there's nothing I can do about it, because fuck me. Generative AI fucks over the artist. AI, fucking large learning machines, or large language models, which is what these AI are cancerous as fuck. If we were able to develop an actual AI system for the monotonous and or boring work, such as counting all the parts that come through, or medicine, dentistry, some shit like that, then we would be in a much better place for it. But again, it can't be used currently because of the data center requirements. So we are still, even if we only utilize it in like the barest minimum of good things, it's still not ideal. Oh yeah, I unfortunately cannot be what's the word? I've had to do my research because it affects me. And it will forever annoy me that I've had to do my research on this. Especially because now it's getting good enough that it will fool people that I care about. And has in fact fooled people that I care about. So, what's the advocate saying? It's just mostly that, oh, it has a place, it has its fucking place, and yeah, what's it in brain going too fast. We've kind of not talked about it in the server for a long time because it led to a blow up. So we have had to, we'll say, kind of back off of that a little bit. Ooh, hold up. So unfortunately, as a result of that, I've forgotten a lot of what was talked about once upon a when. Oh, does the black blend too much in with itself? Yes, and yeah, I was gonna say it's it legitimately has fried my brain trying to think back to it, because it's like what the fuck? Ugh. I don't know if this happens to you at all, mate, but like, when you have to remember a conflict or disagreement or anything like that, do you also just go absolutely ass fuck blank? Oh, the contrast with the fucking ivory is nice, but is it too much? Let's find out. Brain fog all the time, memories, cheeks. Unfortunate mood. Oh, see, the problem with this is I know Sash will appreciate this because of the fucking monotony. Not monotony, fuck. Monochrome nature. The contrast. Ivory rings, maybe? Two, three, four. You just kind of get used to. Yeah, no, seriously. And yeah, no, black looks fucking phantasmagoric in this game, honestly. They did their their research with burnished steel really fucking well. And also, us not having access to it for so long has absolutely put it up there. Oh, hold up a moment. Have I discovered a bit of chefery? I fear I may have. Oh, yes. My other problem is that this is full gloss. It's not exactly high gloss. It's like a satin finish at most, which makes sense. Obsidian would get us a much higher higher polish, but it also doesn't look right. It's also fucking obsidian, you know? So no, I think, burnished steel is a great idea. Combining two into one sword. Very Bloodborne. Very Bloodborne of you. And could honestly be done, but it would ruin the impact, I think. Or rather, not so much the impact, the usability of this little piece. Because, like... God damn it, why you gotta give me ideas? There's a sword in Bloodborne called the Rakuyo, which basically does the same thing. Saber, dagger, click. And you've got a double-ended fucking thing. Excuse me. But with saber techniques, you would run into the issue of, like, stabbing yourself. More things to make. That is true. And that is why it's a fucking problem. Because we are, it is fucking 10:30. Oh my god. It is 10:30 and I need to consider, setting this shit to wrap before long. I can't fucking change the size of that. There we go, nice little touch on the end. Fuck me, honestly, with the black, we'll say the black handguards and the ivory handles, the little copper bronze accents. I think I chefed it. Oh, probably just something from the fridge, honestly. Which is annoying, because, God, I want something different, but... Oh. This is fucking... This is flames. This is actually flames. The Ms. and the Mr. Criminals. Oh. Oh, there we go. Shoulders cracked. Spine good. Absolutely, unimaginatively cracked it. The clamshell piece. This was new for early access. The clamshell has absolutely fucking brought this one to life, I think. Because, like, yeah, we'll say old parrying daggers, Mangos used to have a handguard that went all the way across the back. Right? If I wanted to be funky with it, it would essentially look like that. But in my honest onion, that's a bit much. Yeah, no? Scary how good? Oh, yeah. Honestly, it is wild looking back at how much I struggled with certain things. Because, like, the Ms. and the Mr. here... God, practice makes perfect. You are not kidding in the slightest. This is glorious. And I've got such a lore write-up that I'm going to have to do for this. Because every sword that I have included on the server has lore to it. Every single fucking sword has a backstory or a story attached to it. This one... This one's going to be interesting, right? Because the song, Criminals by Ms. Mr., is all about being criminals with someone. I don't want an exit. I just want to be criminals with you. Right? So, hence the heart. And hence the heart in the pairing of this. You know, the saber and the little parrying dagger. Because, like... a fun idea. A clover. It's a heart. It's only a clover if you look at it stupid. But with swords, you treat each side of the each side of the basket as its own piece, essentially. Especially because this one's asymmetrical. You don't see this this loop guard come in from the back here. And I know you're doing it just to piss me off, which is why I'm not fucking biting this time, you absolute shitbag. I'm onto you. Oh god, who's the fucking who's the rivals of who's City's rivals? I feel like it's Arsenal. It's always fucking Arsenal. It's always fucking Arsenal for some odd reason. You know, so it's like... Just wait. Just wait. I'll get you back for that one, brother. I will get you back. Oh. Wait, I'm not fucking done. Am I going to be stupid? I think I'm going to be stupid. Oh, fuck. I went too far. How am I gonna... Yeah, because I only have the one fucking hard point there. Dicks. Who the fuck is you? Step 1, you can fuck off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some tomfuckery. Where's my squares? Where's my cubes? Cubes. Better jump at the little man's bed. Easy, brother. Yeah, make sure you take care, my good man. Because I'll see you... Oh, fuck. Wrong one. I'll see you probably in the... Well, hopefully in the fucking next one, because I know how it be sometimes. Damn it. There, you can fuck off. Okay. So, grab that. Chunk it over to this side. Off. Dupe glitch. Sync that shit. Next live, hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. But, we'll see. It does unfortunately all depend on how much energy I've got. And, or if I sleep, we'll say, throughout the fucking night, basically. Such is the way. I say if I sleep through the night. If I sleep most of the day, then I should be okay. But, is this the one I'm looking for? Mayhaps. Easy, Capitano! You fucking have yourselves a good night. Fuck yourself with your clover. Absolute shitbag behavior. Jeez. Oh, one of these days. Yeah, go worship Liverpool. Okay, so that does actually go on the right fucking, we'll say it. Excuse you, sir. Okay, excuse me. In there. Thank you. Knob end. Okay. Since I'm here... God, this is aggravating. I need... Oh, Amaranth comes on now? Oh. Despicable. I love it. Okay, there we go. That's that's a better light source. You know what? Temporarily, we're gonna biff this off over here, so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, not that one. That one on the other hand. Perfect. Okay. Ground gentle. Biff it on here. Excuse me? The fuck do you mean? Get me in there. And fuck that thing off. Okay, perfect. If I drag that back over here. Ugh, the answer is still yesn't. There. Yesn't is my personal, my personal bane, but also the answer that I love most nowadays, because it answers so many questions that people have about Bladesong. Oh, can I make axes? Yeah. Yesn't. Can I make spears? Yeah. We'll see. Can I make guns? You're not supposed to be, but yesn't. You know what I mean? Such a good question, such a good phrase, if you will. Now then. Skag that, drag it over, shrink the shit out of it. Because this is all I think it needed. That is genuinely all I think that needed. Oh. This is perfect. This is ridiculous. I love this. What the hell? Now, unfortunately, comes the fucking, comes the photography stage, which means that I am going to have to leave it here because I need this at fucking max resolution and I need to take my time with it. It's not going to be very entertaining, unfortunately, but I will allow you one good fucking view. And the Ms. and Mr. Criminals. The saber and parrying dagger with a very long fucking blade. I'm not going to lie. I would lower it down, but I don't want to because I actually quite like it. Oh, where it is, funnily enough. In total... Oh, this is all 3 meters! Oh, I have used all 3 fucking meters to get back up here. You know. Tasty. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Nope. Where's my tip change width? It's this one. Alright, there we go. Alright, perfect. There we fucking go. It does taper to fucking nothingness though, and I fucking hate that, but okay, so this one goes. Oh, this is taper width, that's why. Am I daft? Because I might be. I am rather renowned for being a bit daft as a treat. But there we go. And treat you to a very nice shot of the Ms. and Mr. Criminals. Made with the idea of the Ms. Mr. song Criminals in mind. Something I'm very fucking proud of right now. This is fucking excellent, if I'm honest. The swirls, brother! Anyway, I'm going to take my fucking leave. You guys take care of yourselves, be fucking kind, don't stand for no bullshit, and help each other out, alright? Remember, hydrate or dihydrate. We'll see you in the next one, fuckaroos. Take care of yourselves. Deuces.